Hello there, and this is part 8 of my Amazon Sketchbook tour. As you can see here, I kind of made this, I kind of made this sketchbook tour longer since I actually have more drawings this time, and I have a total of 22 drawings instead of the usual 15 drawings. Yeah. I should definitely make more longer sketchbook tours at least, and try to do more drawings so I can show you guys. And, I really enjoy doing these sketchbook tours. I mean, they're usually not doing as much views as they usually do anymore, but I still want to be able to make them. It's make them for fun, basically. Especially since if I don't have any drawing videos right away, I can just or any animations right away. I can just do like a sketchbook tour video. I basically draw every single day. That's why I'm able to get these out so quickly. So yeah. So let's start. We have an elf lady character. This is a cute elf lady character in a long dress and stuff. I have a combo name over her too. She looks kind of similar to the goblin lady a little bit. Let's determine the ears. It's probably just the ears. Yeah. Other than that, she's a very cute elf lady who I've been drawing for years, and I just really combo name for their at least a story, at least like an animation, at least like an animated short of her. Yeah. Just going about a normal day and stuff, probably. Yeah. Kind of like I did with Figgy the Squirrel, because I did do a Figgy the Squirrel animation the other day, too. Yeah. And the IBS Paint shorts usually don't really do that much well on YouTube, because it's probably because the IBS Paint animation feature is kind of new. It's newer than Flipbook Clip, so YouTube usually doesn't recognize that right away as compared to the Flipbook Clip ones. Yeah. Here's the plain people. That's all that's the last sketchbook tour. You know, these are plain people from Karate Bugs. Honestly, maybe I'll include these characters. I'll include these girl characters too in Karate Bugs eventually. Because I already include Mush, Leafy, and this Piranha Plant monster in this like plant monster character in Karate Bugs already. So I'm probably gonna include these two girl characters as well. This sunflower lady and this rose lady. Yeah. There's flower people, they're plant people and stuff. Here's Betsy the cow lady. I guess you could say she's from. I guess the first time I drew her was from Stone Ninja. I think. Yeah, that's probably the first time I drew her. I'm not sure. Maybe I drew her and then I included her in the story in Stone Ninja because it's technically anthropomorphic animals. So maybe I drew her, come up with her first, and then I included her in Stone Ninja. Other than that, she's technically from Stone Ninja, my cartoon pod that I did. Yeah, that's kind of the only animation I featured her in. Yeah, it's pretty much like Betsy the cow from it's a cute cow lady with a adorable like jean skirt this time. Yeah. So basically, she already wears jean shorts. So might as well just come with a jean skirt as well. And here's a centaur. He's a centaur warrior man. So like he looks straight from Final. It look like he came straight from Final Fantasy and stuff, or Harry Potter or some series like that. So those fantasy series. Yeah. Mostly Final Fantasy. But he also could have been included in. He also could have. Like he's also straight from Legend of Zelda too, Legend of Zelda series. But mostly Final Fantasy because Final Fantasy usually have those Greek mythology characters, and it's so yeah, Centaur. I guess Betsy's considered a Minotaur. She's a humanoid cow lady. So it's a Minotaur, a female Minotaur, and a Centaur. Here's Alien from Scarper Discovery. This is my version of the Alien stuff. You know, we have Alien Greys from the typical Alien from. I guess alien Greys are technically the typical stereotypical aliens they usually have, but this is my version of the aliens. More, this is technically my version of an alien, kind of like more like frog-like. It's like long limbs and stuff. He has like long fingers and long toes, kind of like frog-like and stuff. He also had this pattern on his head. I guess that's supposed to be his hair. I mean, that's that's his hair. So this alien creature. I guess the inspiration was frogs and Yeah, probably was frogs, frogs and lizards in general, and geckos. I just wanted to make an alien character, but I wanted to I wanted to be more animal like, or human like, or at least anthropomorphic too, below, because he's technically standing on his hind legs. Yeah, and yeah, here's my temp at an anthro train lady. I guess I'm supposed to draw like an aeromorph, but it's supposed to be like a train instead of like an airplane. Yeah, at least I tried. Honestly, this look kind of look great. I mean, let me know if you guys if you like this how this turned out and stuff. But this is supposed to be like an anthropomorphic train, like a train, but it's like a lady, like a train lady. Yeah, like a automotive or train. Yeah, like a subway train. Yeah, she's supposed to run really fast too, since she's a train too, run pretty fast on the ground and stuff. I mean, Delta flies, but this one kind of runs fast because trains are usually really fast. I think when I think it was me and my dad who was driving too far away to since we live in Florida, we tend to drive far away to other cities and stuff. And we tried to drive far away, and we like saw this train that was being, we were on the highway, and we were driving really fast. We were driving like fast as usual, and his train speed just came speed quite fast, like past us. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. It's very cool, honestly. Trains are cool. So I try to come up with a train lady, Emerald train lady. Here's a dragon man. It's a normal dragon man. He's supposed to be like a lizard character who transforms into a dragon. Yeah, because he's the antagonist of Werewolf 3, I think, in the Flash Dragon. Yeah, it's the evil dragon man character. His lizard who drinks a potion and transforms into a dragon. It's kind of cool, honestly. Maybe I'll make him appear in the future werewolf, probably. Yeah, maybe in the future, cool him in the comic. Because he took worse for Dracula and Werewolf, actually. I mean, I guess the only difference is that in in the Fire Dragon, he was just chilling out and trying to find mates and stuff. So he tried to fight Drake and for Kaida's love and stuff. Yeah, yeah, he sees evil. He's Eagle Knight from my Eagle Knight pilot. So my superhero character, kind of like a cyborg, like superhero character, who accidentally crashed his jet, and instead of paying for his to get treatment, the general like paid the doctor to transform into a cyborg, so he survived that way. He technically survived the accident, but he didn't want to like to be transformed into a cyborg, so he turned the general tried to transform into the ultra weapon. Pretty funny. Well, it's in trying to transform until he gets his will. He's trying to like sue him or something like that. Maybe in the future, maybe it's a pilot right now, but maybe if there's more demand for Eagle Knights and it gets more popular, maybe I'll be more episodes. But I'm too busy focusing on Karate Bugs as my main series in terms of how I do cartoons and stuff. Yeah, man, my chair's making a lot of noises. My chair's getting old. Here's Jackalope from Werewolf, like a Jackalope, like electric rabbit character. He uses antlers as like an electric rod to consume electricity and stuff. Yeah, uh, Jackalope. Um, in terms of my werewolf characters, he's almost like the strong. He's technically the strongest on the team in terms of the mythical alphas. He's technically the only one that has powers, essentially. I mean, I know Kenji's a cyborg now. He's able to like shoot lasers and like shoot use his arms as like he extend his robot arms so he can go for like a punch and stuff, punchable and stuff. But he has laser powers, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of potential to his character too. He did star in the episode War with the Mythical Alphas where he tried to get his grandpa back from Dracula too. Werewolf the Mythical Alphas comic. Yeah. I did a read through of Werewolf the Mythical Alphas. You guys should check it out in my playlist, my comics playlist. If you guys are interested in that. Yeah. Here's Abby from Karate Bugs. It's a B girl character. It's a for more like B girl character. Yeah, she's kind of like the. I mean, the first for the first few episodes of Karate Bugs, well, she's like the main character of the Karate Bugs technically in terms of like the early episodes. Yeah, I mean, eventually he became about like wars and like mush and his people being stolen by Doctor Senti and the Willopedes because they got their citizenships taken away. Yeah, it eventually became about that. It's pretty funny. We're going to some lore stuff in Karate Bugs. I mean, I guess she stopped starring the episodes ever since Bree got healed from the sickness that she got brought upon most people in general and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I am currently working on Kratos episode 11. I got a few animations in, but I haven't really got far into the animations. I just started like a few days ago. Yeah. So hopefully I'm able to get that finished. Well, then again, I'm still working on Scrappy Discovery 4. So when I get that comic out, I'm probably going to finish Kratos episode 11. Little like teaser for you guys. Here are some Mario enemies. I do some Mario enemies: Chain Chomp, Boo, Ninja, Spiny, Poison Cheap Cheap. No, this is not Spiny. This is a like a horn buzzy beetle. Yeah, that's what it is. A horn buzzy. It's a buzzy beetle. A Podobo and I can't find this buzz again. Cheap Cheap, not Cheap Cheap. Blooper. Yeah, that's what it is. A Blooper. So I know a lot about Mario enemies because I play a lot of Super Mario in my meantime and stuff. Yeah, some Mario enemies. Here's Lone the Vampire Bats and a cute dress and stuff. I did want to include her wearing this when I making a werewolf comic. I just wearing different clothing and stuff. Cause she's technically wearing the same like suit and stuff like she usually wears like for a start of werewolf. I wanted to include her in different clothing this time. So in the next comic I do a werewolf, I'll probably include her in his dress and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Here's Hugo, the cat from Cat Island Adventures. He's a cat boy character. He's just chilling. He's kind of like the rebellious, he's kind of similar to Ben from Ben 10. It's kind of like the rebellious or Bart from The Simpsons. Kind of like the rebellious like boy kid character. Yeah, he's kind of like that a little bit. Because the characters from Cat Island, which is supposed to be like younger characters, because they're technically like cats and stuff and they're kittens and stuff. I mean, Cat Island Adventures was inspired by the Cat Islands in Japan, because in Japan there's these Cat Islands where this is like as soon as you jump on, it's like a small island where as soon as you go on the island, you're like surrounded by cats just waiting for you to feed them. Kind of like that, but this time the cats are more anthropomorphic because they're technically mutated a little bit. Yeah, it's just a what if scenario if if the nuclear weapons kind of like contaminated Cat Island Richards. I mean, Cat Islands in Japan, and this resolved them for characters and stuff. Yeah. Here's an angel lady with this cute angel lady character. Yeah, it's just a hard stuff. It's just wearing stuff. Angel lady. I just wanted to draw like a cute girl character and stuff. Or a monster girl character. I guess are angels technically monster girls? Probably not. So I'm not sure. Yeah, but they're probably not monster girls and stuff. Here's a kaiju character. He's doing this funny like look on his face. It's kind of like a kaiju dinosaur character that I drew in Colton and his kaiju. That's the comic I did of him. Yeah, because at the end of the comic, I featured this character who got transformed. I mean, this is technically a guy who got transformed into a kaiju. So he's trying to like in the next comic, he's trying to fight the Turtle Kaiju. The game back is like his human form and stuff. And I guess that's the lore of it. I mean, I wasn't planning on making another Cult and his Kaiju comic, but if I do make a sequel, it'll probably be starring him. It probably haven't featured him, and it's yeah. Here's a Wyvern character. There's a Wyvern dragon character. I did do animation on the Wyverns too, which also didn't really get that much views either. But I guess YouTube usually doesn't recommend the IBIS Paint animations. Is IBIS Paint feature too new? Because as soon as I got the updates, I can actually make animations on IBIS Paint. I jumped on it immediately. Started making animations on there. Stuff Flipperclip. Yeah, because Flipperclip is starting to paywall all the quality of life features, so I didn't want to animate on Flipperclip anymore. Yeah. There's too many ads on Flipperclip too, so I didn't like that either. I mean, I'm already sick of the ads on YouTube, but I don't want to be like sick of the ads on Flipperclip either. Yeah. Um, Let me know in the comments if you guys watching, if you guys make your own animations, or if you guys follow any animators that use IBS Paint as a feature, as an animation app and stuff. Yeah. Other than that, wyverns are cool. Wyvern dragons, yeah. As we're on the little tangent a little bit. Here's a Pachycephalosaur. It's like a dinosaur who headbutts things. I mean, Cranidos was inspired by Pachycephalosaurs. Yeah. Cranidos is probably one of my favorite Pokemon too. I just wish he was more stronger than he usually was. Yeah, because when he evolves the word Pardos, he's like really strong. Like his attack stat is very high too. But he's so slow too, so he's not able to like, get hits off very quickly. I don't know why they didn't give Rampardos a rock head, since he's technically has a rock head. He headbutts things. Yeah, and this is the dinosaur that inspired Cranidos, Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah, very cool dinosaurs. Here's a obscure character that I didn't enjoy in a while. This is Mindy the Dragon from the original Flightless Dragon comic, at least in terms of the original draft. Yeah, because I technically have two drafts of the Flightless Dragon. I have the draft of the old one, and then I have the draft of the new one, which I eventually made into a comic here on YouTube and even art and stuff in Newgrounds. Yeah, the comic that you see on those on these websites are the new draft, while the old draft is probably never got published. At least I never uploaded it. So yeah, see, she was originally the original Dragon Girl from the Flash Dragon comic, Mindy the Dragon. I think Alucard or Speedy mentioned her in Flash Dragon when I think it was Drake and Speedy mentioned her and stuff. Said, "How's Mindy's not like that?" And he said, "Like, well, if you ever asked her out," and he's like, "Oh, I never asked her out either." Yeah, Mindy the Dragon, that's her. She's a cute dragon lady character. She's just shy. She's just unlike other dragons. She's very shy and she's very wary of like other creatures and humans and stuff. She very much hides in secret and stuff. Yeah. It's a cute shy dragon lady character. Here's an owl. He's tried to make an owl character, an owl drawing. Okay, this is not cute, cool owl drawing and stuff. Yeah, it's an owl character. Here's more fan art. This is Mega Man from the Mega Man series, Capcom and stuff. Yeah, Mega Man. I really like his games. I like both the classic games and the Mega Man X series too. I did try playing Mega Man Zero series too, but those games are really hard. They're harder than the usual Mega Man game stuff. So I just played the classic and Mega Man X series. I did play Mega Man Battle Network too when I was a kid, but I didn't understand the features of it too because it's more like an RPG kind of game. And in terms of Mega Man Legends, I never actually played that game either because those games are more mostly on like consoles and stuff, like the main consoles like GameCube, PS2, which I don't have. Yeah, that's what the Mega Man Legends are usually on. But in terms of normal Mega Man games, I was able to play the first Mega Man, Mega Man 2, and Mega Man 3 on the Virtual Console on my 3DS. Yeah, those were very fun games. Well, Mega Man 2 is my favorite in terms of classic Mega Man. And I also played Mega Man X on my I think I beat Mega Man X on my, I think I had Abernac. Those emulator consoles that you can buy from Amazon and stuff. You can play virtual console games on the emulators and stuff. Yeah, those Abernacs and stuff. Yeah, that's why I played Mega Man X and beat it. In terms of Mega Man games, I'm really love Mega Man games. Those are really fun too. Yeah, the Mega Buster. He's pretty much charged up for the Mega Buster. Yeah, and he destroys people with it. Here's Stone Ninja. No, here's Sally, the Stone Ninja, and her son from Stone Ninja and stuff. Yeah, Sneaky Sal is what I like to call her, because she's a ninja and stuff secretly. Yeah, and this is her son. Yeah, this Sally, the Stone Ninja and stuff. In terms of my pilots, this is probably my most viewed pilot in terms of my cartoon pilots on YouTube. Because my pilots than more than anything. Well, until I remade Karate Bugs, the first episode of Karate Bugs. Because the first episode of Karate Bugs pilot that I remade, the film clip, got more views than Stone Ninja, actually. Yeah, people love Karate Bugs. So I'm probably going to work on Karate Bugs in the future. Or at least get an episode out next year, at the beginning of next year at least. Or later on this year. At least when I finish the Sketchbook Discovery 4. That's when I start working on Karate Bugs episode 11 at least. But in terms of Stone Ninja, Stone Ninja is a very cool pilot I did. In terms of how I'm going to make episodes in the future, probably not. I'm probably just going to leave it as a pilot there. See if more people are interested in stuff, and then I'll probably type more episodes at least. Or at least a studio's interested in Stone Ninja. But other than that, it's not the most popular thing ever. But in terms of my pilots, in terms of my channel, it did very well. So that's a bright side. That's a good sign. Here's a star-nosed bull. There's a cute star-nosed bull character. He's just chilling and stuff. Yeah, he's really happy to see you guys. Yeah, he's a star-nosed bull. I know. I keep drawing bull characters too, because moles are very cool animals too. You dig in the ground and stuff. The star-nosed bulls, like, I mean, more people will probably find it creepy, but if you see the entire creature itself, it's not really that creepy. If you see the entire creature, it's just funny looking creatures in general. Just moles in general, yeah. Really love moles. Also, Extra Drill is very powerful Pokemon too. Inspiring moles too. It's Extra Drill. Inspiring moles and stuff. It's very cool Pokemon too, inspired by them. Extra Drill. So that's been my that's been part 8, I think. I think it's part 8. Yeah, part 8 of my episode Sketchbook tour video. So probably more Sketchbook tours in the video, try to make them longer, include more drawings at least for you guys. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and that's it. Also, leave it in the comments if you guys want to see longer Sketchbook tours like this one. So that's it.